You see, don't you get it? You don't take your anger out on the Bella twins. Don't take it out on Becky. Don't take it out on Paige. Don't take it out on Alicia. Don't take it out on Charlotte. Take it out on those that are creative, the creative of the main roster. Take it out on people like Dunn. Take it out on those that don't know how to book and create storylines for these women on the main roster. Because all they're doing, just by hearing what Stephanie McMahon said, all they're doing is like, okay, we'll just ride the coattails of this Divas athletic sports revolution that's going on in soccer, basketball, that's going on in, as well as this women's revolution that's going on with the military and the Navy and the jobs and da-da-da-da. Look, there's a difference between riding the coattails and doing something about it. And that difference with this women's revolution, whether it's in sports, in the military, in jobs, the difference is they're actually doing something. They're making a difference. They're making an impact. Why do you think Ronda Rousey is probably the face of UFC, even though she's the women's champion there, the bantamweight champion? You know why? Because at least she's doing something. UFC is doing something. She's doing something. Why do you think people are always talking about the Williams twins, the Williams sisters, the Williams twins, Serena and Venus. I can't. So Serena Williams and Venus, whatever her name is. Why do you think they still talk about them? Because they're doing something. They're actually making a difference. Why do you think they talk about some of these women athletes in the WNBA, in the women's pro baseball league? Because there is one out there, maybe not very noticeable, but it's there. You know why? Because they're doing something. They're making a difference. They're not just riding the coattails and say, okay, we'll just go out there and have like with the Williams sisters. They're not just going out there and, having a match between each other for like the 100th time or 50th time or whatever, just because they want to go out there and just ride the coattails. No, they're going out there and having a match because they're doing something about it. They're making it happen. And that, folks, for those of you that attended Raw, you need to understand. If you're going to put the blame on people, put it on those that just want to ride the coattails and not do anything about it. If I'm WWE, I'm Triple H. If I'm Triple H, if I'm Stephanie McMahon, I get my creative team from NXT. I bring those that work specifically on the NXT women matches and storylines. I bring them up to work on some of the storylines for the Divas division on Raw and SmackDown on the main roster. And away you go, and that will help. But they don't do it. But they haven't done it yet, and they need to. But again, there's a difference in a revolution when it comes to women in sports and in the military, in all other areas of life, like jobs, political stances and stuff like that. There's a difference. And that difference is they're doing something. They're not riding the coattails. And it's time WWE, if they're truly behind this Divas division, they do something about it. They get their creative team to stop riding the coattails and start actually doing something about it by writing and giving these women decent storylines and rivalries. That's what they need to do. Because I guarantee you, these women, especially when you have Sasha, you have the four horsewomen, Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, Becky, and you had Paige in there. You had Natalya in there, Alicia, even the Bellas. These women, given their chance, improved or not, Emma as well will be back. There's no doubt about it. You get this Nia Jax coming in soon. There's no doubt she'll be called up before the year's out or at the start of next year. These women, given the opportunity, can go in the ring. Tamina, same thing. Naomi, same thing. These women can go in the ring. But you got to give them that chance. You got to give them something. Don't just ride the coattails of something of a revolution that's taking place outside and not do anything about it. Do something about it. And then again, getting back to what I was saying, I do agree with what everybody has said. I don't like what the Brooklyn crowd did on Raw to them. I agree completely and stand by. I agree completely with how the reactions, and I applaud the ladies for giving that reaction on Twitter and social media of how they felt. I agree with everybody else that feels the same way. And again, folks, I know you're sick and tired, like the Lex Man says, of just seeing these random matches. But don't blame the women. Don't take it out on the ladies. Take it out on the creative team of the main roster. Take it out on people like Kevin Dunn, because all they're doing is riding the coattails. They're not doing what all these other women are doing as part of this women's revolution in sports, politics, and art, military area, and jobs and all that is doing. They're not doing something about it. They're just riding the coattails. And again, honestly, in my opinion, what they need to do is they need to bring up that creative team that put together some of the best storylines for those divas in NXT. Bring them up to write the storylines for the divas on the main roster, or get them to start doing that even while they're in NXT, because you know what? They'll do a far better job than this creative team is on the main roster. But again, Brooklyn crowd, I can understand your frustration, but still I found it disrespectful. And hopefully the next post-Raw pay-per-view crowd that the Divas perform in front of, the post-Night of Champions Raw crowd, will not repeat what Brooklyn did. So that's all I'm going to say, folks. Let me know what you think. Those are my thoughts on the whole Wyatt family and the Braun Strowman edition, as well as the reaction that the Brooklyn crowd gave to the Divas during the match. So let me know what you guys think down below. Talk to you all later.